Hey everyone, it's Dr. Jennifer Benjamin here from the Training Center. It's that time. We have the winning diagrams from the Home Alone contest. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the Training Center requested that people submit family assessment tools connected to the one and only Kevin McAllister from Home Alone 1 and 2. Of course, we allowed some space for people to use their imaginations, but I want to show you 3 of the diagrams that were turned in and just talk about how they connect to systemic family therapy. So I'm going to pull up our first diagram, the one and only Ecomap. For those of you who work with me, you know that Ecomaps are one of my favorite assessment tools. So you can see here, we got a key up in the left, and let's just dive right in. We got Kevin in the middle of the Ecomap. We can see that there are a lot of relationships Kevin has that are taking energy away from him. And the ones that he does have a give and take energy with are actually ones that he doesn't have access to that often. So I want to point out down here at the bottom, we have the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, Mr. Duncan and the toy store, and that he has this give and take, this really beautiful reciprocation happening in terms of a sense of belonging and connection. Those are relationships in New York that, I mean, he doesn't live in New York, he lives in Chicago suburbs. We also have the relationship with Dad, Peter, who gives Kevin energy. Buzz's spider gives to Kevin when he helps him scare Marv and Harry. And then he gets energy from Linny when she's defending him with Megan. And of course, he has, you know, a stressful relationship with Mom Kate that gives and takes energy as well. I think it makes a lot of sense why Kevin McAllister is experienced by his family being seen as not making effort or annoying or aggravating, because he really has to either seek support from places outside of the immediate family or has to externalize or get loud in order to be seen or attuned to, because there's so much going on. I think this really also plays out in the scene from the movie 1, where they have the pizza and they're sitting around and Kevin can't take it anymore. You know, there's Fuller's making the face at him. His brother said there's no more cheese pizza. And then he goes, ah! And the Coke goes everywhere. His uncle's like, look what you did, you little jerk, right? That Uncle Frank, that whole thing plays out. To me, it makes a lot of sense why things play out in this family, because relationships outside of the family are only accessed when there's a problem or a challenge. And really, the reciprocating relationships were in New York. So we really need to help Kevin find a place of belonging and also find ways that the family can come together and enjoy each other outside of stressful moments. So let's take a look now at the structural map. So here in the structural map, I zoomed in. There's also a genogram on the page above. We see that there is this very rigid boundary between Kevin and the rest of the family. This person has decided that the family is under-organized, which means there is not a specific leader, and they also believe that Mom and Dad, Kate and Peter, have this cross-generation coalition happening with Buzz, the oldest child, where he ends up having the same amount of power and becomes this parentified child, which gives him a place in the family where he can scapegoat Kevin for his own egregious behavior and decisions that he's making. They also believe that Linny, Megan, and Jeff, the other children in the family, basically function in this coalition where the three of them are kind of doing and looking out for each other, but not totally connected to the rest of the family. I would say this person did a great job at identifying the family type and also developing a structural map that really speaks to the challenges happening. Because if Kevin wants his parents to acknowledge him, it often only happens when there is conflict with Buzz. And finally, we zoom out to the genogram. We don't know a ton of information regarding the mental, physical, and medical challenges that people in the family are having. However, we do see that the person worked to include everybody whose name shows up in the movie or who people included or had some kind of cameo or appearance in the video. Even Grandma Penelope, who gives Kevin the sweater that he thinks is yuck and gets him bullied, has been included, as well as Buzz's spider, Rob and Georgette from France. They've connected all of Uncle Frank and Aunt Leslie's children into the diagram. So they've gotten the basics covered. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed reviewing the submitted assessment tools for the training center's competition. We really enjoyed everybody taking a stab at things and your submissions. And we look forward to the next time we get to have a little fun with our family assessment tools. And for those of you who haven't already, we encourage you to subscribe to our blog located on our website. There's a link for it in our description provided below. And then you can get exclusive access to our faculty, extended videos, and pro tips. So until next time, see you later, y'all. Bye.